Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God. Back with you with the next video in my Line of God's Daily Dive series. As usual, before I discuss what I have achieved since yesterday's Daily Dive video, I want to read you a chapter from the Bible. Today, I will be continuing with Genesis chapter 46. And Israel took his journey with all that he had and came to Beersheba and offered sacrifices unto the God of his father Isaac. And God spake unto Israel in the visions of the night, and said, Jacob, Jacob. And he said, Here am I. And he said, I am God, the God of thy father. Fear not to go down into Egypt, for I will there make of thee a great nation. I will go down with thee into Egypt, and I will also surely bring thee up again, and Joseph shall put his hand upon thine eyes. And Jacob rose up from Beersheba, and the sons of Israel carried Jacob their father, and their little ones, and their wives in the wagons which Pharaoh had sent to carry him. And they took their cattle and their goods which they had gotten in the land of Canaan, and came into Egypt, Jacob and all his seed with him, his sons and his sons' sons with him, his daughters and his sons' daughters, and all his seed brought he with him into Egypt. And these are the names of the children of Israel which came into Egypt: Jacob and his sons Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, and the sons of Reuben, Hanok and Phalu, and Hezron and Carmi, and the sons of Simeon, Jemuel and Jamin, and Ohad and Jachin and Zohar, and Shaul, and the son of a Canaanitish woman, and the sons of Levi, Gershon, Kohath, and Merari, and the sons of Judah, and Onan, and Shelah, and Phares, and Zara. But and Onan died in the land of Canaan. And the sons of Phares were Hezron and Hamul, and the sons of Issachar, Tola, and Puvah, and Job, and Shimron, and Job, And the sons of Zebulun, Sered, and Elon, and Jalil. These be the sons of Leah, which she bore unto Jacob in Padan Aram, with his daughter Dinah. And all the souls of his sons and his daughters were 33. And the sons of Gad, Ziphion, and Hagi, Shuni, and Esbon, Eri, and Arodi, and Areli. And the sons of Asher, Jimnah, and Ishua, and Ishui, and Beriah, and Sarah their sister, and the sons of Beriah, Heber, and Malkiel. These are the sons of Zilpah, whom Laban gave to Leah his daughter. And these she bare unto Jacob, even 16 souls. The sons of Rachel, Jacob's wife, Joseph and Benjamin. And unto Joseph in the land of Egypt were born Manasseh and Ephraim, which Asenath the daughter of Potiphar, priest of On, bore unto him. And the sons of Benjamin were Bela, and Becher, and Ashbel, and Gera, and Naaman, Ehi, and Rosh, Mupin, and Hupin, and Ard. These are the sons of Rachel, which were born to Jacob. All the souls were 14. And the sons of Dan, Hushim. The sons of Naphtali, Jaziel, and Guni, and Jezer, and Shillem. These are the sons of Bilhah, which Laban gave unto Rachel his daughter, and she bore these unto Jacob. All the souls were 7. All the souls that came with Jacob into Egypt, which came out of his loins, besides Jacob's sons and wives, all the souls were 66. And the sons of Joseph, which were born him in Egypt, were 2 souls. All the souls of the house of Jacob, which came into Egypt, were 70. And he sent Judah before him unto Joseph, to direct his face unto Goshen. And they came into the land of Goshen. And Joseph made ready his chariot, and went up to meet Israel his father, to Goshen, and presented himself unto him. And he fell on his neck, and wept on his neck a good while. And Israel said unto Joseph, Now let me die, since I have seen thy face, because thou art yet alive. And Joseph said unto his brethren and unto his father's house, I will go up and shew Pharaoh, and say unto him, My brethren and my father's house, which were in the land of Canaan, are come unto me. And the men are shepherds, for their trade hath been to feed cattle. And they have brought their flocks, and their herds, and all that they have. And it shall come to pass, when Pharaoh shall call you, and shall say, What is your occupation? That ye shall say, Thy servant's trade hath been about cattle from our youth, even until now, both we and also our fathers, that ye may dwell in the land of Goshen, for every shepherd is an abomination unto the Egyptians. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Isn't this incredible? This verse here, which basically sums up a lot of the family lineage in the chapter. Genesis 46:26. All the souls that came with Jacob into Egypt, which came out of his loins, besides Jacob's sons' wives, all the souls were 66. So 66. And the next verse says, and the sons of Joseph, which were born him in Egypt, were 2 souls. All the souls of the house of Jacob, which came into Egypt, were 10. So that's 70. And it's just absolutely incredible to think that once upon a time, we knew Jacob when what? When he had no child, had no wife, and his brother Esau is saying he will murder Jacob for taking his birthright. We just a few pages ago, this was Jacob's life. And now it says, which came out of his loins, besides Jacob's sons' wives, all the souls were 66. Incredible. That's one of the beautiful things when you read the Bible is the multiplication, and the evangelization. It's just incredible to the way the story of the Bible has this multiplication factor to it. So, of course, the conversation that God has with Jacob at the beginning is very powerful as well. So, okay, and the last verse is also very interesting to me in the chapter, in Genesis 46:34, that you shall say, we'll say the previous one previously. And it shall come to pass when Pharaoh shall call you, and shall say, what is your occupation? That ye shall say, thy servant's trade hath been about cattle from our youth even until now, both we and also our fathers, that ye may dwell in the land of Goshen, for every shepherd is an abomination unto the Egyptians. So it's just fascinating, this idea of, like, being a shepherd is a huge theme throughout the Bible, right? So it's this idea, like, Abel was a shepherd, right? The Israelites here are shepherds. David was a shepherd. Jesus invokes imagery of being a shepherd. So it's being a shepherd is a huge part of the story of God's chosen people. Is taking care of a flock. That's a huge part of it. And the idea that it says is an abomination unto the Egyptians. I can't say that's necessarily they're saying an abomination to the symbolic idea of taking care of your flock. For some reason they just don't like shepherds. I'm not quite sure. I can do research on it, of course, and find out more. But the idea that the Egyptians just don't like shepherds, I thought was very interesting. So This is a very powerful passage here that you just have to read. And Joseph made ready his chariot, and went up to meet Israel his father to Goshen, and presented himself unto him. And he fell on his neck, and wept on his neck a good while. And Israel said unto Joseph, now let me die, since I have seen thy face, because thou art yet alive. And then he explains the rest about the shepherds, etc. So it's just an incredible thing that Jacob, before he dies, he knows that his line is secure, and that everything that he fought for in his life, it came to fruition. So with that, I'll go ahead and end the Bible reading there for today, and transition over to what I have achieved since yesterday's Daily Dive video. Since yesterday's Daily Dive video, I worked my software engineering job, and I trained jiu-jitsu. And with no further achievements since yesterday's Daily Dive video, I want to go ahead and say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. please like, comment, and subscribe as it greatly helps the channel. Light be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.